Okay, so recording is started. Okay, so wait a second, guys. Okay, so recording is on now. Okay, so let's continue CSV files. Okay, so we were here. So first line is for like name, physics, mathematics, and chemistry, referring to the type of the columns there. Okay, so like normal text file, we can open the CSV files also. We can also iterate over it. So from this example, we can see that table.csv is this file having these rows and columns separated by commas. So if we iterate over this F and printing line one by one using strip. So as I was telling, stripper is like removing extra spaces from the end and from the in front starting, so causing not any error. Okay. So uh, here we are printing lines one by one. So we can see like name, physics, mathematics, chemistry, and everything that is in the CSV file as output. Okay, so no, it's not that difficult. If you have any doubts regarding, you can just ask me. Okay, uh, you can just open chat and oh sorry, you can open mic and then tell me. I have to see the chat. Okay. Uh, yeah, from Nilgiri YouTube channel, I guess you can see that recording. Which link? This file link, GitHub link. Okay. This is the file link. You can just search for Nilgiri House IITM or BS on that YouTube. You will get the channel. Okay, so see, we can also split line by using this split function. So what it will do? Suppose I am having a string having I am having this string. Okay, Newton, comma 100, comma 98, comma 90. Okay, so just forget this backslash n because we are using strip. So strip will remove this backslash n. Okay. So suppose we are having this Newton, comma 100, comma 98, comma 90 string, and we are using this line means columns is equals to line dot split, and in split we are providing comma. Okay, so what will this function do? It will take this line that is Newton, comma 100, comma 90, comma 90, and then it will split with the character provided inside. So here we have provided comma. So what it will do? It will make a list and provide elements. So it will provide Newton, then 100 because we are splitting from comma. Okay, then it will provide 98, add append that 98 to this that list we have made, and 90 to that, and the column will be that list. So if we print columns, so we
I
can get
think
this list:
that
Newtons, comma 100, Newton, comma 100, comma 90, comma 90. Okay, so that strip function is for extra spaces and backslash n, so it does not cause any extra characters. Okay, so this columns will be a list having elements separated by commas, splitted by commas. Okay, see, this is a list
sir,
containing dictionary elements. Okay, we can save files like that.
sir, what's the
Okay.
difference between split and strip?
Okay, so strip is for removing extra spaces from the end and from the front, and removing backslash n from the line we have iterating over. Okay, so for that example, let me come to that 7 only. Okay, so here this is the line. Okay, Newton, comma 100, comma 98, comma 90, and backslash n. Backslash n is for moving on to next line. Okay, so we are doing this line is equals to line dot strip. So it is stripping line means it will remove this backslash n from this code, and the line will be like Newton, comma 100, comma 98, comma 90. Then we are splitting it. Splitting means we are dividing it into dividing the elements on the based the character we have provided. So here we have provided comma, so we are splitting it from commas. Okay, so like Newton will be another element, and it will be added to that list, and 100, then 90, then 90. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thanks.
great. Anyone having doubt? Yes, Govind is just hand
No,
raised.
sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, so this is all done for theory. We will do some questions after that. I don't think that these classes are coming. Are these coming in OPP too? Because I don't know the syllabus that much. I don't think so that these are coming classes. Is it? Okay. So I'm just giving a brief info about classes. So here there's a class student, so we can make multiple students from this class. Okay, so this is a initialize function. So when we do like this student, then provide some the provide the data for that student. So it will be like name and marks for this one. Okay, so this is an initialization function means double underscore NIET and double underscore, and this self refers for that variable name Anish. Okay, so whenever we try to use that Anish dot name, so we will get the name of Anish only. How will the computer identify that which name we have to give, Anish name or any another name? So that's why this self is required. This will be required for enter only. I don't think so. If you want to split with comma, you will split use yes. Okay, so let's move on to questions. Let me open one set. Okay. So this is one OP set September OPP to set one. Okay. So we are just doing this only. Okay. So what is the problem number one? Means write a function is even a two-digit number that checks whether a given number is an even two-digit number. A number is considered a two-digit number if it has exactly two digits excluding any negative sign. Means if it is negative, then there is it should not include that negative sign. Okay, if we write minus five, so it will not consider as minus five is a two-digit number. Okay. Note also see this note. This is the function type question. You don't have to take input or print the output. Just have to complete the required function definition. Okay. So remember to read these type of notes or anything provided in the questions at the time of OPP, because then only you will be able that we have to take input. You will be able to think that we have to take input. We have to print output, return output. Okay. So in this question, what we have to do, we have just defined the function. We don't have to take input or print output. We have to just return the output. Okay. So that even two-digit number. So it's easy. Let me go to my VS Code and show you. Mm. Okay. So is my VS Code visible? Okay. So already I have already defined these functions for sparing some time. So let me zoom in. Okay. It will be visible now. Okay. So this is the first question, that is even two-digit number. So what are how what logic can be used for defining that? Is it is a even two-digit number? So first we have to check. We can use two-digit number as two methods. So I'm using this absolute method and comparing it like 9 and 99. Okay, we can also use that string method, uh, like str of say a is some number. I'm just writing it out of a function. Say A is in a number like 56, okay, and we want to check it is a two-digit number or not. So the second method is like we can check like print len of str of A. So what is this doing? It is just printing the length of A. But since A is an integer here, so we have to first convert it into string using this str function. So we will first convert it into this string, then using that string, we will just take out the length. Okay. So if we run this, we can get 2. If we add multiple there, we can add number of uh, digits there. Okay, so we can also use this len of str of a double equal to 2 in this instead of this absolute of x greater than 9 or smaller than 99. Okay, so we can use this. I'm using this, that absolute of x greater than 9. What will this absolute of x greater than 9 do? If the number is in negative, so it will turn the number into positive. It's like a mathematics mod. Okay, so if the number is greater than 9 or smaller than 99, and absolute of x modulo 2 is equals to 0. So this condition is for checking whether the number is even or not. Modulo 2 means when we are dividing the number by 2 and the remainder should be 0. Modulo is used for returning the remainder after dividing the given number. Okay, so here if the number would be even, so after dividing there will be a 0 remainder. So this condition will be fulfilled and we will return true, else we will return false. So I'm just using this print is even two digit number and I'm just providing the number to it. So let's see. It is providing 2 for 88. If I increased one number inside it, it will return false. Okay. Also, if I give a even number, but it's a three digit, then also it's giving us false. Okay. If we give negative numbers like 78, then also it will return true. If we give a negative odd number, then it will return false. Okay. Clear for this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay. So, yeah, anyone? Yeah. Continue. Someone raised the hand, I guess. Okay. So, let me share something else. That question, we can read that question. Okay. So problem two, write a function is .com or .in for the given domain as a parameter that takes a string domain and checks whether it ends with .com or .in. The function should return true if the domain has the specified suffix. Otherwise, it should return false. Okay, so it's also easy question. Can somebody tell me how to solve that code? Anyone can open the mic and tell me.
I can use the start.
Sorry, your voice
Thanks.
is not that audible. Speak loud. Yeah, someone was answering. Speak loud. Okay. Anyone?
So does using split help?
Yeah, it will. Okay. So how do we use split? Just explain.
We say split of dot, and the thing before the dot will be separated, and the one after the dot will be separated, and then we can maybe do. But for
Yeah.
the last
Okay.
case, it might not work.
No, 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 it will work. I will show
Okay.
you. Okay. Yeah, split dot. Yeah, it's correct. So let
So
me
you
share.
can use ends with function.
Sorry.
Can we use ends with function?
End with function. I am not getting what you're saying.
Like ends domain of ends with, I mean domain ends with .com. So like that, yeah, in the chat someone
Okay,
shared.
okay, okay. Yeah, we can, but I'm just using this we can use. It's not an issue. So this is dot com or dot. Let me comment this. Okay, so is dot com or dot int, and we are just using x here. So what I'm doing, I'm just giving y as x dot split by dot. Okay, so if we are having like this uh, example dot com or example dot in. Yeah, or we can use example dot topology. Okay, so here we split from dot. So we will get a list in Y. So what will be Y here? Y will be a list having example and com in a strings. Okay, yeah, adding string there. So let's say X is this example.com. Okay, so let me remove these. Okay, so what will be stored in Y after this X dot split dot full stop? So it will store two elements. First is example and second is com. Okay, so now we have to check that which the domain is .com or .in. So we can see this. I've just make a list of com or in. Okay, so I'm just checking it if y of first index from last means if last index in L means if the last index contains com or in, it will return true. Else it will return false. Okay, so let me run this. So it is equal to, let me clear the screen. Okay, if I change something to like G, so it will return false. Also, if I remove this full stop, it will also give false because we are split it. The this is trying to split, but it can't be split because there is no full stop in it. So it will not give error. It will just make the list and it will be like this. Okay, so the negative, so it will go for last index. This is the only first and last index. So it will check that is this in L? So it is not in L because it's example com, not com or in. Okay, so it will just return false. Here it is. Okay, so it won't give error from there. Anyone have doubt in this? Is it
No, sir.
clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
great. Let's move on to next question. Okay. Write function is present in opposite halves. So what we are providing element L1 list and L2 list. Okay, that checks whether the given element is present in opposite halves of the two lists L1 and L2. The function should return true if the element exists in one half of L1 and in opposite half of L2 and false otherwise. Okay, note that both the below cases are valid and evaluated true. So element in first half of L1 and second half of L2, element in second half of L1 and first half of L2. Assume both list L1 and L2 have even lengths. Okay. Same for this function that we don't have to take input or print output. We have just to return it and we define the required function. Okay. So as we can see in this example, the element we have to check is 3, and these are the two lists, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 3, 8. So what is the first half of this L1? 1 and 2, and second half of this L1 is 3 and 4. The first half of this L2 is 5 and 6, and the second half of this L2 is 3 and 8. So is this 3 in opposite halves? No, it's in same second half. 3 is in second half of L1 and second half of L2. Means this will be giving us false. Okay, let's see one true condition. This is,
Sir, may you please explain this again?
sorry, which one?
Sir, this example is present in opposite half.
Okay. I will explain. Okay. So see, what we have to do in this function, we are provided with one integer and two lists. So we have to check whether the given integer is present in opposite halves. Means, if the element is in first half of L1, then it should be in second half of L2, otherwise false, and vice versa. Means the in first half of L2 and second half of L1, then it will return true. So in this example, 3 is in second half of L2 and in second half of L2. That is not opposite halves. Okay, they are in same halves. That's
Okay,
why
sir.
it's false.
Okay,
Let's
sir.
see one true example. Like in this 6 is in first half of L1 and in second half of L2. So this is a true condition, means they are in opposite. One is 1/6 in of L1 is in first half, and then uh, L2 in second half. Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anyone want to tell this code for this question? Anyone? Okay, so let me share the code. Okay, so this is done. I can just comment it. So this is the question 3. Okay, so I've just written X, L1 and L2, and N1 is having the half number of length. Means if the L1 contains, so see, this is the L1. I'm just writing it here. See, so this is the L1 I have provided. Let's take it outside the function. So in this L1, wait a second. Okay. So in this L1, 1, comma 8, comma 6, comma 7 is there. Okay. And in L2, 6, comma 8, comma 1, comma 4 is given there, and I have provided X as 8. So what I am doing is I'm just in N1, I'm storing the length divided by 2. Since the question has given to us that both the lists are in even, so we are just dividing, double dividing by 2. Why are we dividing it by 2, not by single divide? Can anyone tell me? Why are we using two divide sign instead of single?
If it is odd, then we will get decimal points. So that's why.
Yeah. Since question has given us that it has index, then also I'm using this double. Why?
The n should be integer.
uh, uh, not that much correct. See, if we are using that single divide, then it will definitely convert it into float type data type. Even if it is even, for example, if I am using this 4 divided by 2, then it will return 2.0, not only 2. Okay, so that will be in float data type. By the float data type, we can't access any of the index. Okay, we can't do indexing from float. We have to do from integer only. So there are two methods. Like I have done, if I know that it is a even, so I am just using double divide. So it will just provide me an integer only. Okay, if there is not given like odd or even something like that, so we can first use this. We can use like this. I'm just showing you. Okay, so what we can do? We can do like this: n is equals to len of x divide by 2. Okay, so it will give us float. So how to convert it into integer? Like this, int of the float. So it will convert it into integer. Then we can use it in indexing. Sometimes students make mistake. So they just divide it by 2 and try to access index from that float. But we can't access index from float. We have to first convert it into integer. So this is the way we can convert a float to integer. Okay. So in this N1, we have the half number, like there is a 4. So first we are taking length, that is 4, and we are dividing it by 2. So we are getting a middle, means we are getting the half index number. Okay, so I have just write L1 first half as a variable and provided it the first half. So what are we are doing? We are using this L1 and in the square brackets I haven't provided any first value here. That means it will start from 0 till the n1 minus 1 index. Means n1 is 2, so it will be like 0 and 1. So this L1 first half will get the values 1 and 8, and this L1 second half will get the value from n1 to last of the list. Okay, so it will get the value from 6 and 7. Same goes for n2. We are just using this length function. We are just knowing its length, then we are just making two halves of it. Okay, now we can just use the logic here, which is if x in L1 first half and x in L2 second half. So we are just using that logic only, that if it is in first half, then it should be in second half of L2. Okay, so if this is true, this will return true. Okay, because we have put and here, not or. If we put or here, then it will, if both of the one of the two conditions is correct, then it will return true. That's why we have used and here. Then we have used elif, because there can be a second case. If this if is not true, then this elif will try to the code will try to run and check whether it is true or not. So if x in L1 second half, uh, L1 second half and x in L2 first half, then it will return true. Else it will return false. Okay, so that is the logic given in the code. So it is running. Okay, so as we can see here, this 8 is present in first half of L1 and is also in first half of L2. So it will return false to us. See, false to us. So let me change it to second half. Okay, so it is returning us. Okay, any doubts there?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No,
Okay,
sir.
okay, great. Yeah, somebody raised the hand. Let me share the question. Okay. Write a function, count odd three-digit numbers. It is similar to that the first question we have done. Takes a list of integers and returns the count of numbers that meet the following conditions. First is that it should be odd number. Second is it should be a three-digit number, ignoring the negative sign if present. Similar like first even question, and third is like not none. Okay. Anyone can give the logic here, how to iterate over it and how to do this question? Anyone? Okay, so let me share. Len of num. Why we are taking len of num?
We can assign like a variable for count, and then we can do the main criteria, like if it's a three digit and and it's not divisible by 2, then the count should increment to 1, like that.
Hmm. Okay, so let's continue it here. Okay, count odd three-digit number. See, it's so easy question. It's compiled in two, three lines only. Okay, so what I have done here, I have just considered C is equals to 0. Okay, so for counting, how many odd digit numbers are here? Okay, one L is provided in this function. That we okay, so one L is provided here, count three-digit number, and I've provided list here only. Okay, so since also take note that I have written this print statement because I have to only run this code, but in your OPP you don't have to write these. You have to only define the function where there is written that you don't have to take input or give output. Okay, so you have to just code. You have to write this much code only, not this one. Okay, I'm just here to provide values for. I've just written that line. Okay, so here this L is provided here. So for I in L means we are iterating one by one elements and it is coming in I. So first one will come, then two, then three, then 45, then 67, and like that. Okay, so we have initialized C as 0 to count how many numbers met the given criteria. Okay, so I'm just using here same logic like the first question. If absolute of I greater than 100 means the number should be greater than 100, and absolute I should be smaller than 1000 means if there is a three-digit number, then it will be between 100 and 1000 only. Okay, and I'm using this absolute. So any if there is any negative number, that can also be counted. Okay, and for last, we are just checking if it's odd or not. So we are checking if I modulo 2 double equal to 1 means if dividing by 2, we are getting a 1 remainder, then it's a odd number. Okay, so if all these conditions are met, so we just increment C by 1. I just use C plus equal to 1. You can also use C is equals to C plus 1. Both are same. Okay, you can use C is equals to C is equals to C plus 1. Okay, this is a shortcut, so I have just written in a short way only. Okay, these both are same. Okay, then after this for loop, I am just returning the C. Okay, so when the C is written, it will give me how many odd three-digit number are there. Okay, so let's do. So there are two odd three-digit numbers. So let me identify how many three-digit number are here. This is one, two, three, and four. Four three-digit number are here. So how many are odd? This 233 and 267 are odd only. Rest are even. Okay, that's why it's giving us two. Okay, easy. Anyone having doubt? Okay, so let's move on to next question. Write a problem that takes a list of full names and their outputs and output their initial except the last name, followed by the full last name. The output should be sorted alphabetically. So, what is the input format? The file line contains the number of names n. The next n lines contain one full name per line. Okay, what is the output format? Output the process names in the sorted order, one per line. Okay, so this is the example. So this is the input. First, it asks for how many number of names we want. So here input is given three. Then it provided three names one by one. And what is the output? See, what is the first name? This John Doe and second Alice Johnson, Bob Allen Rickman. Okay, so here A dot Johnson means it's sorting name in alphabetical order. Means first A, then B, then J. Okay, so what we have to do, if there is a someone have two names, first name and second name. Okay, so what we will do, we will just this we will just use this first name and make it as an initial like a and dot and space. Okay, then we will just write the last name as given. See, if there is a three number name, then what it will do? Bob, Ellen, Rickman. So it should be B full stop space A full stop space. So this is like B full stop space A full stop space and then Rickman. Okay, so also remember that in public test cases will be not more number of words. So, but in private test cases there would be many number of words. Okay, so just remember to make it like a universal logic. So it should not have any constraint like two or three. Some people uses this two or three thing and just get errors or less test case passes. Okay, so let me share my screen probably. Okay, so this is process name function. So I'm just first inputting n is equals to int inputs. So for uh, running the loop, how many number of times we want to input the name. Okay, so same doing here for I in range of n. Okay, so what it will do, it will just run this entire loop. It will run this entire loop n times. Okay, so what is we are doing in this loop? So first we are taking n as a name, then stripping, then splitting it. So what is this line doing? First is this is taking any name, then it is stripping. So removing any extra spaces or backslash n in the given name, then we are splitting it. Since we haven't provided any of the character inside split, so by default it will split from space. Okay, it is a by default for split, so it will split from space. Okay, so for example, if we write one name like my name Astito Agarwal. So what will this name look like? So this will name will be like first will be Astitva, then second character will be Agrawal, second element. Okay. So now I'm just initializing this initial variable and just having it is having an empty string. Okay. Now what I am doing for j in name from 0 to minus one means what does this means? Like my this loop will run from zeroth index. For example, one name has five characters. Okay, five elements. So this name will be having five indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So what will this for loop do? It will one by one give the name to the j. So for example, if my name is Astitwa Agrawal, so it will give Astitwa to this j, and then this initial we will add this j of 0 means a to this initial and add full stop and space. Okay, so what is initial here? So after this first step, initial will be initial will look like this. Okay, so it will be a string having a full stop and space. Okay, so with this line we are just adding an initial. Okay, for example, I am just adding one something like one more name in this like Raj. Okay, example Kumar. Okay. Okay, so example Astitva Kumar Agarwal I have written here. Okay, since it will work from first index to second last index. Okay, so it will after running one iteration, it will check whether this is the last index or not. Since Kumar is into the last index, so it will again add the initial and will add the zeroth element of that and full stop and space. So what it will do? It will add K and full stop and space to it. Okay, so here then it will move to another iteration and check whether Agrawal is the last element or not. Since Agrawal is the last element, it will exit out from this loop and will move on to this line. So this I'm just storing new name is equals to initial plus name of minus one. Since initial is containing all the initials we want except this last element, last name. Okay, so it will, what will the new name look like? New name will look like A full stop K, A full stop space K full stop space. And then I'm just adding name of minus one means this is my name list and the minus one element is the last element. So it will add this Agarwal after this. So my name will look like new name is equals to this and Agrawal. Okay, so this is be a new name, and we are just adding these names to names list. So one by one, the number of time it takes an input, then it make a list of that name. Then it first add initials, then add a new name. Then make a new name and add that new name to the list provided here. Then since it is saying to print one by one, so what I'm doing here, also it is telling us to sort in the ascending order, sorry, alphabetical order. So what this name dot sort is doing, it will first take see a name, then it will sort to one by one. It is a predefined function. Okay, so we are sorting it. Then for one by one, we are just printing it. For I in names, print of I. Okay, so let me just run this. Just clear this. Okay, wait, that is running. Of that. Okay. So first we provide five, I guess three is enough. Okay. So I'm just writing Stitwa, Agarwal, then I'm writing IITMBS degree, I'm writing data science and programming. C. This is, I am getting this output. A dot Agrawal means Astita Agrawal is converted to A dot space Agrawal. Then data science and programming, what is doing? D space S full stop space A full stop programming. Then IITM for I dot B dot degree. And these are the three names. Also, they are first I given Astitva, then IITM, then data science, but it is sorting it in first A, then D, then I. That is alphabetical order. Okay. Anyone having doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Anyone? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, that's great. Clear. That's great. Okay, so move on to next question. Okay. Okay, so next question is given a list of dictionaries with keys, name, quantity, and price for each item in the grocery list, write a function, process grocery list, grocery list, comma request that handles the following request. So these are the requests that can be asked from the grocery list. First is total bill amount. So find the total bill amount by summing the price multiplied by the quantity for each item. Max quantity item. Find the name of the item with the max quantity. If there are multiple items with the same quantity, return the first one. Okay. Sort by total amount. Sort the list by the highest total amount for an item calculated as price into quantity. If two items have the same total amount, break the tie by sorting the name in ascending order. Okay, so this is an example like this is a grocery list. Okay, name apple, quantity 2, price 3. Name banana, quantity 5, price 2. Name carrot, quantity 4, price 1. Okay, so we are just providing this grocery list and this total bill amount. Okay, so I guess I have not written this question full. Let me first comment this. Yeah, I haven't written this full. So let me complete this question with you guys only. Okay, so let's make one grocery list is equals to. Okay, so I'm just making a dictionary. So, okay, my code is not visible, I guess. Yeah, understood. Okay, so this is the function. I have not written completed it, so I will just write it here only. So, what are the grocery list? Let me check it here. Okay, so name, then apple, quantity, name, quantity and price. So first make a name, then quantity, and then quantity will be integer. Okay, then price. Okay, so let me copy these. It's a list, okay. So let's make a list out of it. We just add elements to it. V, comma. Okay, I will try that. V, enter. Okay. Okay, so I'll just name as apple, second name as banana, and third name, what is the carrot? Okay, quantity is like 254, 2, 5, and 4, and price is like 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so this is our grocery list. I have just made it using that example only. Okay, so here name is given. Okay, and name is apple, quantity is 2, price is 3. Banana name is banana, quantity is 5, price is 2. Name is carrot, quantity is 4, and price is 1. Okay, so I'll just call this function print. Let me see the question once again. I have to print or what? Okay, so we don't have to print. We have just to call this function, process function, process grocery list. This one. Okay, we have to provide this grocery list, and this request. So there can be multiple requests. So if total bill amount. Okay, so I'm just writing it here. There's total bill amount, comma, max quantity item, max quantity item, and another like sort by total amount. Sort by total amount. Okay, so these can be the requests. Okay, so I'm just passing. I can pass any of the requests. Yeah, I'm just writing it text total amount. Okay, so this is a request. So what will this function do? First, it is just first comment out this. Just okay. So now you guys tell me what will the logic for total bill amount. That is, find the total bill amount by summing the price multiplied by quantity for each item. Tell me. Tell guys. Hello.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Okay, okay. Just try a bit. Try thinking. Let me open that screen. Let me share my entire screen. That will be good. Okay. So try it. What will total bill amount?
Price into quantity.
Hmm? Price into quantity. Yeah, correct. So how will we do it? How will we retrieve that price and quantity from the dictionary? Then we will add it. Then we will print it. How we will do it? Okay, I will do it.
The dictionary name of the key and
Mm-hmm.
plus into the dictionary and the key of the quantity.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Then
Then we'll multiply them.
yeah, multiply it and we will add it to another integer. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. So let's continue to it. So first we will make this if conditions for all of these. Okay. So if like this request double equal to, so we will just using this only. Okay. And first is total bill amount. Okay. So we will use this total bill amount. Total bill amount. Then so what is this total bill amount? We have to add quantity and price for each of this. Okay. So I'm just writing total underscore bill is equals to 0. Okay. So now for using for IND for IND. So what will for IND do? I will be this list of one dictionary per iteration. It will be provided to I. So from this I, what we can retrieve? We have to retrieve this quantity and this price. Okay, so we will do this I of quantity, quantity, I of quantity into I of price. Okay. So now we have to add it in total bill amount. Okay. So total bill plus equal to total will be plus equal to I of quantity into I of price. Okay. So one by one it will add, and after this loop, what it would we have to do? We have to just print it. So print total bill. So I'm just writing it in total bill amount, total bill amount for the given image is, and we will just provide this total bill. Okay, total bill. It will print it. Okay, so our this total bill amount request is fulfilled. Now, what can be another request here? Uh, max quantity item. So let's make that only. Okay, so we will write elif request is equals to this one
Can we
max
add
quantity
the
item.
quantity item alone, like in a list, and then we can choose max fit, or will it be long?
Speak loud.
We can just like take the quantity item alone, and we can like add it to a separate list, and we can then
Mhm.
check which is max of it. Like, will it be long or will it be
Which
short?
is max. Okay, for this. Okay, for this one total.
Yes.
This max quantity item.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that is correct. We can use any approach. Still, it is giving. It is not giving any edge case error or something like that. Okay. Once you
Okay.
have got the logic, we can use multiple logics, So no logic is wrong. We can just simplify every logic. Okay. The one that is compact and not giving any of that edge case error, that is the best. Okay. So you can.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So max quantity item. Let me change it here. Okay. If request is equals to total bill amount is done. Now elif request is equals to max quantity item. So how can we do max quantity item? So the thing we will just first take D list and we will just check every quantity item is max or not. Then we have to return its name. Okay, so I'm just writing an item is equals to uh, D of first. I'm just providing a empty. Oh, sorry, I can just give a string only. Okay, I can write for I in D, similar to this first function, I can just check for what I want. So I will check this quantity and from this item. So I will just write here max quantity is equals to first I'm writing 0. Okay. So for I and D, if I of quantity, if I of quantity, shit. Okay. If I of quantity greater than max quantity. Okay, means the quantity that came in is greater than max quantity. So what we will do? We will do that item is equals to I of I of name. Okay, I of name. And what is this max quantity? So how we can also retrieve that. Okay, so instead of this max quantity, we can just use this I of quantity. Okay, so we can use this I of not item of mm, quantity. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are just doing if I of quantity is greater than item of quantity, that item is equals to I of name. Okay, so now this if is done. So if this is done, then we can just print x quantity item is, and we can just provide the item name, item of name. Okay, and next is this one. I guess I have just written it. I think it's else. Just remove these and else the request. Also, we don't use this else, so we can use elif here. Elif request is equals to sort by total amount. Sorted list. What will be the sorted list here? Sorted is equals to, so we are sorting D list. Okay, so this is a D and key is the item. Okay, sorry, key is the lambda item. Okay, so what is this item? So item. Let me. Okay, so I have just provided any item. No. So okay, so this is the item lambda, then item of quantity into item of price and item of name. So it will sort in which order? So first it will sort from quantity and price. Okay, if those quantity and price are same, then what it will do? It will just sort from this name. Okay, so first from quantity and price, then from name. Okay, that is a sorted list. So we can print it. Print sorted list. Okay, now we can run this. First by total bill amount, okay? Anything, okay. Disputing item name. Okay, I just forgot it with comma here. Okay. Total bill amount for the given list is 20. So 2 into 3 plus 5 into 2 plus 4 into 1. So 2 into 3, 6, 6 and 4 and 20. Okay. So this is giving correct. Okay. So now we can use another that is max quantity item. Okay. So max quantity item. So, okay, that is giving me error. Okay, so what can I use? I can use this max quantity only. So, since we have to C and D. Okay, so if D have many of these dictionaries, then that dictionaries have that item, then we can see in that. Okay, so we can also use that D of if you guys tell me what will be correct. Okay, you guys first tell me. I am not using it. What should we use here? What should we use here? Yeah, I will max quantity. I will again. Okay. What is for I in grocery? A total plus equals to, yeah, correct. Can anyone explain what logic should we use here?
For which question, sir?
Uh, for this only. This one. Sort by max quantity item.
For max quantity item?
Mhm. Find the name of the item with the maximum quantity. If there are multiple items with the same quantity, return the first one. What should be the correct answer? There are
We
two
can
methods of doing this. First is that max quantity I should initialize this to zero. Since I'm not using it max quantity anywhere. Instrument this. So how can we use this?
we can create a dictionary with the name as the key and the quantity amount as the value, and then we can maybe extract it.
Okay. What is he doing? So we can take max quantity zero. Yeah, that is one way, but I am trying it. You guys know another way also. Okay, so let's continue over here. What count is greater than max? Yeah, we can do it. Okay. So I'm just using this max quantity only. So item is this. Okay. So item will be the name. Okay, so max quantity is equals to 0 for I and D. So what we are doing is iterating over these. So first this dictionary will come, then this dictionary will come, then this one. Okay, so what is this for I and D? If I of quantity greater than item of quantity, so instead this we can just replace with max quantity. Okay, so if I of quantity greater than max quantity, then item is equals to I of name, and we can say that max quantity is equals to I of quantity. Okay. So what it will do, it will just replace the maximum quantity to a new maximum quantity and replace the item with the name. Okay, we will just print item of name. Instead of this, we will just print item. Okay. See, the max quantity item is banana. See, 5 is the maximum quantity, so it is printing it. If I change it to 7, so it will print carrot. Okay. Okay, guys, clear this one? Max quantity item.
Yes, sir.
Also, see, here in this question, it's written that if there are multiple items with the same quantity, return the first one. So, how we are returning the first one? Let's see. See, here first max quantity is 0. Okay. So, after this, the first line is in the iteration. So, the quantity will be max quantity will be 2, and the item name will be apple. Then banana came here. So banana is 5, that is greater than 2. Then the item name will be banana and the quantity will be 5. Okay. Then let's assume that carrot is also 5, and then if we run it, then also we are getting banana. Means the question is saying that if two items have same quantity, the first one should be printed. So first banana is printed. So how is it doing? So since see, like the first is apple with quantity 2, then banana with quantity 5, then carrot with quantity 5. So while this condition is checking that the current quantity, means the quantity of carrot, is greater than this max quantity, since the max quantity is 5 and this I quantity also is 5, but 5 is not greater than 5. Okay, that condition is false. That's why it will not change the item name to carrot. Item will be remain on banana only. Okay, so that's why that question is also corrected. Okay. Okay, so now we can do this sort by total amount. Okay, so okay, so it is sorting by total amount, name, then apple, this name banana, that is quantity and 5, then quantity and price, then carrot has the lowest. That's why it is sorting like this. Okay, you're getting this? How it is sorting it? Yeah. Anyone raise the hand? Tell me.
So can you explain lambda function?
Yeah, I will explain. Okay. Before explaining, does anyone know what is lambda function?
So is it
Anyone?
like comprehension?
Sorry?
Is it like comprehension, sir?
Mm, I'm not getting it.
Like list comprehension, lambda
Oh, list
function?
list comprehension. Okay.
Yeah.
We can't say that. Okay. So something. You can try something another. Okay. Let me explain. Okay. So see what this is doing. Okay. So first we are making just this sorted list variable and we are storing these. So what are these? See, in sorted we have to give two things. First, the thing we want to sort, and second, the way we want to sort. Okay. So here I'm just giving D because here I have just provided D here, so I'm just giving D here. Okay. So now how we have to sort is given in this. Okay. So this is a lambda function. This function is just used to do things in a single line. Okay. So here we are just providing for key is equals to lambda. So by this key is equals to lambda, this line will know that this is a single line function. We have to do things in these only. Okay, so this is the item. Okay, and, okay. So by item first, we are checking in item. We have to check that what we are doing here. So we are saying that item of quantity into item of price. That means so first it's iterating it over. Okay, so item first it's iterating, then one by one each value is coming through item. Okay, so item of quantity into item of price and negative. So that's mean that it is giving from means from higher to lower. Okay, so it will give then next comma is item of name. So it will just store it in this order and just give it to this sorted list, and then we are printing it. So we are just getting this name, banana, quantity 5, price 2. Okay, it's just sorting in this order. It won't change anything else. It is just used to uh, uh, do like sorting here. So here first is banana, but here the first is sorry, here first is apple, but here first is banana. So it is just sorting in that way.
So,
Okay.
so can you repeat from sorry, can you repeat from the lambda again, sir? Sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem. So here key is equals to lambda. Let me explain you with that Google example. Okay, so lambda function in Python. Okay, so let me okay, yeah, this is the function. Okay, this is a function object. Then we are just using this lambda, and then we are just providing it this item. Okay, so this lambda is a keyword that is used. Lambda function is defined, and we have to use it there only. Okay, then this is the argument we provide. See, before this colon, we can provide one or multiple arguments there. Okay. Then after that, we can just use the expression what we are using. Since in function we have just sorted there, so we are just sorting it. So this lambda is doing according to that sort list. Okay. So that this is the lambda function. Okay. You can use this image also. This is the keyword. This is the parameters passed, and this is the expressions we use. Or and how it is defined that which is the parameter, which is expression by this column. Okay.
Yes, sir. Uh,
Completely.
I have a doubt. Can you share the screen, sir? Like the coding screen?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you, sir. Actually, in here, I at last item of name. So, what is the purpose of that, sir?
This.
Yeah, yeah, that.
Yeah. For
That's the
this.
answer.
Uh, For this, let's go to this question. See, sort the list by the highest total amount for an item calculated as this. If two items have same total amount, break the tie by sorting names in ascending order. That's why I have put this there, this item of name. Okay, okay.
Is it like if two has same amount? So
Yeah,
I should.
yeah. That should be alphabetical. If they have same amount, then they should be sorted in alphabetical order.
So the comma refers to like if or else like that, sir.
Sorry, sorry.
Like the item quantity, item price is if, and item name is else like that, sir.
Yeah, we can say that. We can say that, but it's not. It's first. It will first sort from this only. Like the main expression is for this only item of quantity into item of price. If there is a same, if there is a tie, then it will use this item of name.
Okay, sir.
The
Thank you, sir.
first we have provided is the priority, then the second one priority. Okay, this is for priorities. Okay,
So the negative for ascending order, sir.
yeah,
Negative
we can
symbol.
change that from that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let's move on to next question. Hmm. Okay, given a text file containing lowercase letters, modify the text such that each before each vowel add the string UB if it is a first or an odd number vowel encountered. Add dub before the vowel if it is a second or an even numbered vowel encountered. Preserve the text original formatting, including spaces and new lines. Okay. So what it's saying, assume the input text is all lowercase and may have multiple lines. Okay, so just remember this. Assume that input text is all lowercase. Okay, so we are not getting any problem in this. Okay, so from this lower and uppercase issue. So let me comment this. This is done. Okay, so this is question number 7. In your question, you will be provided this file name here. Okay, you will be provided with this file name because this file name will be leading to this f is equals to open a file name of R. Since I haven't provided any file name here, I am just using it as a normal text here. Okay. So I'm just using it is as a normal text. What you have to do for a file name, you have to just use this file name for this command. Okay. So you will write this f is equals to open file name of R. Then what you will do, you will just continue from here like this for I and F, then for J and I. So means one by for I and F for your file case. Okay, I'm just talking about your for your file case. So what will this for I and F do? It will just first iterate over lines. So it will just give you first line in I, then second line in I, like that. Then for J and I, for that line for that given line, it will iterate over a single string. Okay, so in J, the first string will be there for that given line, then second, then third. Then the code will be same. Okay, so I am not providing a file here. I'm just providing it with uh, a string. Okay, I'm just providing it here with a string. Okay, like hello world. So I'm just providing it with a string, and rest logic is same. You have just to use this file is equals to open here. Okay. So here I have just initialized this vowels as A, E, I, O, U, and count vowels is equals to 0. So this count vowel is for not for counting how many vowels, for counting the position of vowels. Okay. So since question has told us that uh, this type of string, it is a first or odd number vowel, and this string, if it is a second or an even numbered vowel. Okay, so that's why we I have initialized this count vowel as 0, means there is no vowel in the given. Okay, so this is for new text. Okay, so we will just make this new text like this. So for hello world, the new text will be like this. So that's why I have initialized the new text as empty string. Okay, so this is for I in F, means I have provided this for hello world. So this will for I in F, then for J in I. Okay, since I have just provided a single string, so it will only work like that only. But if I provide multiple lines, okay, so if I provide like uh, this, okay, then I just provided hello world. Okay, see, see, hello world is now changed. I can provide. Hello, will this work? So this is working here. After that many spaces only, okay? So these I have used triple quotes here because triple quotes are generally used for making next lines, okay? So what are we doing? So for I and F, then for J and I, then for J and vowels. Okay. So what is this J and vowel doing? So it is checking whether the provided string character, the for the provided string, the given first character is in vowels or not. If it is in vowel, for example, first we will just take this hello only. So first H will come in. So since H is not in vowel, this if condition will be false and this else condition will be true, then what it will do, it will just add this h in this new text. Okay, so the new text will look like normal h. Okay, so I'm just writing here. Mm, so this new text is equals to it will be like H. Okay, so then this E will come. Then it will check if J in vowels means if E is in vowels. Yes, E is in vowels. So what will happen? This if condition is true, then this if body will run. Okay, so what is this if body doing? Count vowel plus equal to 1. So what it will do? It will just increment this count vowel from 0 to 1. then it will check if the count vowel modulo 2 double equal to 0 means is this count vowel even or odd. If it is even, then add dub. If else, ub. Since it is 1, so it will add ub here. Okay, so it is 1, so else will 1, so it will add ub plus j. So what is this e? So we will add ub and e. Okay, so then this L will run, nothing will do. We will just add L here normally. Same goes for next L, then O come. Okay, since O is the second one, so this DUB will hit. So we will write DUB and then this O. Okay, not zero, O. Okay, then this space will come since space is also not in vowel, so space will be uh, counted as space only, preserving the natural spacing. Okay, then same goes for this world. So W is nothing, then O, so it will like a W, U, B, O, and then nothing for R and L and D. R, O. Okay, same. Let me run it. See, Hube, double L D U B E, double L D U B O, then W U B O R L D. Same. Okay, same. This is the same. If we do for something other text like uh, hello Python not upper students. So what it will do? It will do for hello Python students. Okay, is this question clear?
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay, so how much time is left? Only 10-20 minutes are left. If you guys have any questions, then I will I will just clear your doubts or that question. Or we can do 2 or 3 more questions, then it will be enough. Anyone have any questions or doubts?
Sir, I have one, like not with respect to the concepts, but like on how I can do the OPPE better.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Go on.
let's say I can understand the question and like I'm able to think of logic, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to implement it as a code. And like if I do, and like I end up messing it, I end up messing it up, and then like I don't get the public or the private test being correct.
Okay, okay. So for that, my best advice from my side will be if you are doing a logic correct. Okay, so that's mean if your logic is correct, so your error will be in syntax and in implementation of that logic. Okay. For that, the first and basic is you just practice more and more. Okay, so there are PPAs, GRPAs, mock test given over you, over in the dashboard. Okay, so you can just practice PPS, GRPS, and what are these mocks? Okay, so if you encounter any issues, any basic issues, you just try what error are coming. Okay, so for example, if I return something like this new text, but I have to return this new text. Okay, so what I mean doing it wrong here, so it will give me error that see. It will give me error. New text is not defined. Okay, so if I try to run it, it will give me a error. So how we can rectify which kind of error we are getting? Okay, so for this we can see this which first of all we can see in which line we are getting error. Okay, so we are getting error in this 138. So in this 138, so where in this 138 it is in modified text. Okay, so means we are calling in function, then this function is having error. Since see I have how many functions? See I have uh, at least 7 8 functions. Okay, but how to identify which function is having error? So that's why this code is showing that you are having in line number 138 in this line. Okay, then it is telling me that in line 136 it is returning new text. And what is this? That name new text is not defined. Did you mean new text? It is also showing me that did you mean new text. So what is this error? This is name error. and it is not defined. So you can identify which kind of errors are you doing. So since you are doing, we are not defining a correct name, so it is showing this is not defined. Okay. So if I correct it, there will be no error. Also, there are multiple types of errors. So first, you will be able yourself to rectify which kind of error you are getting, name error or any uh, this Python is case sensitive. So if I write capital N here, so it will try to find this one new text having the N capital, not this new text having the lowercase n. Okay, so you have to just make sure that these variables are correct. The logic and expressions and syntax you have used is correct. Okay, so let me give you one example. Okay. See, I've used this for I in F, then column, then for J in I, then column, then I've used this if J in vowels. Okay. Then I have defined vowels here. Some errors can be like you have defined vowels, but not up here, down here. So how this loop identify vowels here, because it should be defined before this for loop starts. Okay, not after this for loop. Also, see, the positioning or indentations also matter. See, if I remove this indent to this inside, then it will return me to this else. Okay. Let me do this with this else only. Means this new text will only be returned with this else only. Okay, not with after this for loop is completed. Okay, so we have to just make sure these things only, that we are using correct syntax, we are using correct indentations, and like that we are using correct variable names. Okay. We just practice more and more. That is the key. Just practice is the key. Okay. I am here also because I just practice more concepts. Over the time, if I do not practice it, I will also get some logical errors or syntax error or something like that. Okay. So just key to all the good scoring good marks is just practicing. Okay. Okay. Clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, I will give you one suggestion from my side, that since it's not official, okay, I'm just giving it, since there are many unofficial groups, okay, so I'm just not promoting it for joining. I'm just saying it like, if you have made any study groups where you have some friends of your age or subjects like that, okay, so also there's official Nilgiri House WhatsApp group, okay. So for me, if I see anyone having any doubt, okay, and if I know the answer or solution, I just post it in that group, whether it's official or unofficial. Okay, so you can also engage in these activities only for practicing. Okay, for example, if I'm having I have also taught a DBMS as a subject. Okay, so before when I was having a DBMS as a subject, so what I was doing, I was just simply checking when the exam is coming. I was just checking regularly in that group. Uh, Many students having queries or questions for how to solve this question, how to do this question, they just post in that group only. So just be active on that, and if anyone post any query, just try to solve. If you are able to solve, then that's a good thing. Then you can just post the answer or solution to that group or to that person. If not, you can just wait for someone like who will share the solution to see the solution. So that is also a way you can practice theory questions, not Python, not programming questions, but you can practice the theory questions or practice from that only, yeah? Instead of that dashboard mock or BPSC. That is a cool way I like to do practice. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you guys have any problem in Python, you can just tag me in the Nilgiri group. I will be there. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So I think that this is enough. You guys have any doubts? I can clear it out. Anyone? No, sir. Great, great. So best of luck for your OPP too. I hope you guys score full marks. If you have any queries, you can just DM me in the WhatsApp or in Nilgiri group. There are multiple solving groups. They are G spaces made. or you can tag me in the G space. Okay, so you can just tag me here in the G space. Nilgiri G space. Yeah. See, you can tag you if you post any of the question here, na, the query will be solved. No matter who gives the solution, your query will be solved. Na? That is the main agenda for us to for having a query. So that will be best. Na? Try to engage if you have any if you want a regular participation in this query. So one day a day will come that you guys will be solving and posting the solutions. Okay.
Sir, on 28th also we have a session. Like, will you be coming or will someone else?
Actually, I also have my Viva. Similar dates are there, so I won't be available. I guess our Nilgiri secretary sir will be coming, so or anyone else can be come. I won't be able, free that time. That's why they
Okay.
have choose two sessions so that multiple instructors or multiple students come in for the given time slots. Okay,
Okay,
guys,
sir.
that's all from my side. Thank you. Have a nice day. Best of luck for your OPTs.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you.